Hello, hi. Welcome to this video about exploratory data analysis. I, Rajab Solimo. Basically, this is going to handle about the theoretical part, but for the code, it's another file and it couldn't fit here so that you can explain within the shortest time. So, heat map is a two-dimensional graphical representation of data where the individual values that are contained in a matrix are represented as colors, just colors to give you the difference of what is happening within the values. When it comes to the correlation matrix, this one is simply a table which displays the correlation coefficients for different variables. Yeah, this matrix depicts the correlation between all the possible pairs of values in a table. It is a powerful tool to summarize a large data set and to identify and visualize patterns in a given data. The box plot, sometimes known as box and whisker plot, is a type of chart often used in explanatory data analysis. These box plots usually show the distribution of numerical data and skewness through displaying the data quartiles or percentiles and averages. We have the outlier plot. This one is a value that lies in the extremes of a data series and thus can affect the overall observation. These outliers are also termed as extremes because they lie on either end of a data or the extremes. When it comes to the illustration of a pattern, this one is encoding the Python programs usually Python usually encodes patterns or programs in different shapes and formats to create recognized patterns, maybe stars, hashes, okay, depending on what is going to be your desired pattern you would love, maybe in a horizontal, diagonal, and so forth. So these patterns are built using different combination of codes to allow programmers logical practice to implement the same strategy in real life courses and improves programming skills. About the data cleaning, what is data cleaning? This is about actually fixing or removing incorrect, corrupted, incorrectly formatted, or duplicates or incomplete data within a data set. When we are combining these multiple data sources, there are many opportunities for data to be duplicated or mislabeled. If data is incorrect, outcomes and algorithms are unreliable. Even though they may look correct, there is no one absolute way to prescribe the exact steps in the data cleaning process, because the processes will vary from data set to the data set. But it is crucial to establish a template for your data cleaning process so you know you are doing it the right way every other time. Data exploration. This refers to initial step in data analysis in which analysts use data visualization and statistical techniques to describe data sets characterizations such as size, quantity, and accuracy in order to better understand the nature of the data. We have the model fitting. This is a measure of how well a machine learning model organizes generalizes to similar data to that on which it trained. A model that is well fitted produces more accurate outcomes. A model that is overfitted matches the data too closely but doesn't produce. So we have the definition train valid test split. This one is a technique to evaluate the performance of your machine learning model. Classification or regression are like you take a given data set and divide it into 3 subsets. A brief description of how the role of each of these data sets happens can be seen below here. We have a trained data set. This is a set of data used for learning by the model, that is to feed the parameters to the machine learning model. A valid data set of data used to provide an unbiased evaluation of a model fitted on a training data set while tuning model hyperparameters. Also plays a role in other forms of model preparation, such as feature selection, threshold, cutoff selection. About in the last the test data set of data used to provide an unbiased evaluation of a final model fitted on the training data set. We have the hyperparameter tuning. This consists of finding a set of optimal parameter values for a learning algorithm while applying this optimized algorithm to any data set. That combination of parameters maximizes the model's performance, minimizing a predefined loss function to produce better results with fewer errors. This hyperparameters tuning has are of two base strategies. One is the grid search cross-validation. In the grid search CV approach, the machine learning method is evaluated for a range of hyperparameter values. This approach is called grid search CV because it searches for the best set of hyperparameters from a grid of hyperparameter values. We have the randomized search CV. This one solves the drawbacks of grid search CV as it goes through only a fixed number of hyperparameter settings. It moves within the grid in a random fashion to find the best set of hyperparameters. This approach reduces unnecessary computation. Reference to this work is here, and I thank you for your time. Thank you.